It's kind of a story that kind of makes me sad when I talk about it. Back in 2003, I worked for the state probably about 30 years, and I had a on-the-job injury. I was labeled as being dumb, stupid, and retarded. I still have some struggles of remembering or doing things. Everywhere I went, they were like, no, 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 we can't help you. You just pretty much can't learn anything.
I'm 29 years old. I'm a husband and father of 2. It's challenging at times being a single parent. It's not my first time doing this. You know, my wife deployed, you know, while I was here in the military taking care of then a 4 and a 2-year-old, you know, and now a 7 and 4-year-old, you know. I wanted to do it in respect of my grandparents, my grandfather especially, because of the time and effort that he put forth in the Air Force. I stayed with my grandparents for a while there, you know, living with my grandma and my grandpa. And, you know, it was just so exciting to see Grandpa come home in his work truck, you know, and he helped me build, you know, my first airplane.
Since I've been a student, I've become a husband, I've become a father. You know, I participated in a lot of volunteer work at my churches and around the communities. Just juggling time and scheduling and everything, as well as, you know, I work full time. So just the scheduling, juggling thing has probably been the biggest struggle for me. Yeah, that would have been the easier way to, you know, check out of school. I got too much going on, so I won't go back to school, kind of thing. But I didn't want to do that at all. I wanted to make sure that I don't forfeit my potential.
I moved around a lot. I was born in New Mexico, then moved to Arizona, moved to the Philippines. My dad was in Korea, and then we came here. And then I ended up at Pierce by doing Running Start. But high school just wasn't for me. I didn't really like the atmosphere. I needed a learning environment that was a little bit more challenging. At first, when I came to Pierce, honestly, I was so intimidated. I felt like such a baby. But eventually I learned that, like, if I don't put those boundaries around myself and I just let myself be a student and do as well as I can, none of it matters. What brought me more towards nursing is just how personal it is and being able to work with people. And, you know, if you're meeting a nurse, you're probably not that happy. You're probably sick or something, you know? So it's really important to have a nurse who has a good attitude and who's going to make you feel better, you know? And I just felt like I'd be able to do that.
I was either too qualified, a little too old, or probably had a little bit more knowledge than the person interviewing me. And once I got back into school, that's when that passion welled up in me, and I decided that I wanted to make the most of this. Hopefully I can be one of those students that will inspire people that are an older student too, that they can do all the things that I've been able to do here. Drama, choir, you know, it's not just strictly coming here for that occupational degree.
I have a 3-year-old, and I'm a father. I'm everything to him. Getting him up every day and coming to school every day, and, you know, the challenges with having a child. I mean, that's hard, but at the same time, it's satisfying to me because he sees Dad doing what Dad has to do to make sure his life is better. I think about that every single day. I want him to know that it's okay to graduate. It's okay to go to school and get your work done. It's okay to do that.
I think my grandfather would think he would definitely be proud that I'm going to college. He would tell me the same thing my grandma tells me, you know, you're making all the right decisions, Michael. You're doing the right thing, you know, because there's some days I wonder.
I've dealt with a lot of that in my life. You know, people always saying, you're not going to do that, you're not going to make it. You know, why do you spend so much time doing this? Why don't you just go to work full time? And, you know, I'm like, because it's very important for me, the first person in my family to graduate college of any kind, to show my son.
I'm going to take control and take charge now and work on getting something that's going to benefit me in the long term. And I found the opportunities here at Pierce.
I grew up a lot after coming to Pierce College because I mean I had my first job was here at Pierce, and so learning life skills and things like how to work, how to be an adult and things like that, Pierce really taught me that and prepared me for the nursing program in that way.
Pierce College has made me feel better about myself. Not that, you know, they've taken it easy on me, but they let me know this is the workload. You know, you have to take up your responsibilities and your duties as a person, but you can do it. You know, you can not only do it, but you can do it and be successful at it and be very good at it.
It was just like being born again when I came here, because when they say that dreams are real lives and they're possible, they are, because what someone else said I couldn't, Pierce said I could.